what are some of the, or at least one of the biggest things in terms of like, hey, this is just wrong that we see in the game of baseball from a coaching side of things, and how have you kind of approached that?
I think a big thing is asking questions, right? Like trying to impose is not going to work. By asking questions, you try to make it self-evident that like you cannot repeat mechanics, for example. How do we prove that you can't repeat mechanics? Have someone write their name on the board two times. If you can't do a simple thing like writing your name on the board two times the same way, then we probably can't throw a pitch the same way. So doing things like that, or showing them two videos of the same pitcher, two videos of the same hitter, and being like, are these two swings the same? Or are these two throws the same? And they're not. You can point out differences, right? But they're still both effective. Starting from that lens, I think is really effective. And then also just going through case studies. I know Walsh is a big fan of this as well, but if you just look at the history of a lot of elite athletes and look at how they became so skillful, one example I like is a Russian hockey player named Pavel Datsyuk. He played for the Red Wings for a long time, but he had one stick growing up. We played in a style to really protect his stick because he didn't want to break. If it broke, he couldn't play hockey anymore. We learned a unique style that you just can't teach other people because they're not going to value that stick the same way. But I think that informs, like, those kinds of lessons inform how we think about skill more broadly. So using case studies and then also asking questions to try to make this self-evident rather than talking about like affordances from the jump. Like that's just not going to work.